Hey guys.
Hey.
Dr. Woods.
Hey, guess what?
What's that?
Just got back from the printer.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What news you bring?
Caregiver news. Caregiver news. Hot off the press.
Very impressive.
It's very
Power.
impressive.
Impressive.
Okay. You know, Anthony, I want to tell you something about this. First of all, working with this has been a joy because it really lets you see caregivers on a different level.
I think so. It really is highlighting caregivers and what caregivers are all about and how instrumental they are in healthcare. They're very instrumental.
Well, and what's good is, oh man, some of the articles in here are very helpful.
Yeah, for someone that's a seasoned caregiver, I think they're finding information in the publications that are being we have been doing, and for the caregiver that's just barely getting into that role, I think it's really helping them along. One of the biggest hits that I'm finding is a recipe corner that is featured in Caregiver because they're very simple. They're very simple recipes that they can whip out very quickly.
Well, I have to admit that's my doing. and do you know that really there are a ton of simple recipes, three ingredient recipes that allow you to not only be quick, but you can feed yourself or your home in less than 30 minutes.
Right. The other thing that I'm liking about Caregiver is the providers that are in Caregiver. Have a vast knowledge on resources and what's available out there. There's that Pure West non-medical transport, locally owned. Now they just purchased their first van with a lift and gurney, and it's locally owned, small business. They're in here, and this is a great resource, for transportation, and very inexpensive. But there's others. You have hospice in here who are educating the community in Tucson with free classes for caregivers.
And they have free classes, I have to tell you, every single week.
And they're giving lunch for you to the caregiver for free also.
That's Harmony, correct?
Yeah, that's Harmony. Tucson Senior Placement, great resource to help you locate an assisted living such as Rose's or even Graham's home here in Tucson. Another assisted living, another hospice. Joanne Hartman, native of Tucson. There's just a great amount of information. Andy's Tax and Accounting. She specializes in assisted living homes, small business. She knows the ins and outs of assisted living homes. That is a valuable tool for assisted living homes to know.
And there's so many things that people can advertise in here that we need, like massage therapists or hairdressers or people that do manicures or anything like that. Advertise in here. Repair people. Sometimes people don't have repairs.
Exactly. So we even have Dr. Tyler Wood, psychologist, to help do counseling, therapy.
Holistic knowledge.
Michelle Rafferty, at-home medical care. All of the providers come directly to the caregiver, which sometimes the caregiver, as you know, Dr. Woods, is stuck at home.
They are stuck at home. And here's the other thing that I really like about this. If you notice, I only bought in this handful because we're trying to be recyclable and we're trying to be really kind and considerate about America. And it's easier to go online and look it up, and you have your online.
Right. You can go to caregivernewstucson.com. Obviously, you can find it on Old Faithful, www.rosashanteassistedliving.com, and you can find it there. But we all know this is a wave of the future. Everybody is going this way and looking up everything, so it's instant.
It is very instant. This you have to keep with you.
Right.
I really love what we're doing, and I'm glad that
Yeah.
you invited
Yeah.
us aboard to do this, because something like this I can get in back of, because it really does help support
It does.
our caregiver community.
I agree with you, Dr. Woods. Thank you. Well,
Thank
you know,
you,
we have
Anthony.
Leslie Ford also on board, which is helping create this and do the
Yes,
layout, the
thank you,
graphics.
Leslie.
Not, you know, this is obviously November's edition, but just so that you know, we're already into December, so I've already completed roughly half of Caregiver News for December is already done. It's just
Which means
taken off.
more work for us, and we love it. It does. Who would have thought that? You feel so much joy doing something like
I know. It's because of the response to it.
Yeah.
It is the response that Caregiver News has really just taken off on us. This is by far the only publication that I know of in Tucson that I'm aware of. There is no other publication.
No, I've scoured the internet
There's
looking.
not another
So,
publication.
congratulations. This is great stuff.
Thank you, Dr. Woods.